Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Baldur's Gate, our Embrace the Dark Urge playthrough. We're at camp. We just finished the Gauntlet of Shar, so I think we are ready to head to Moonrise Towers after we do a little long rest. So let's go ahead and end the day. We'll see if anyone comes to visit with us. Anyone want to talk? Doesn't appear so. Okay.
Your mind is heavy. The devastation of last light is sure to pique the interest of the vile Scaleritas.
Tap your foot impatiently. A butler should be on time.
Oh, apologies for the tardiness, my festering liege. Ha! The cleric and last light, all are now but an ichord slag heap. And it was all your own work. You didn't even need your butler's advice. You have acted with the utmost decorum. First the bard, now this triumph. A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize.
Quickly, give it to me. I don't want anyone seeing.
Oh, soon enough, everyone in the Sword Coast and beyond will know about you. But you yearn for the sordid scandal deep down, don't you? Come closer, my depraved prodigy. Try on your new gin jams. They're a present from Father. It would be rude not to.
We've become a ball spawn. Well, we were a ball spawn before, but...
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
Swipe at the butler. Why not?
Oh, yes. Please, wondrous manslaughterer, kill me. Another time, I hope. And look at you. Now, you're your perfect self again. This form is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring butler must away.
Oh, interesting.
But you should be hopeful for your bright future. You are going to kill again soon. You will keep chopping down the Moon Maiden's family tree. I shall return when you next have need of me. I have your estate to attend to. We will meet again there. Good night, sweet master.
So it seemed like it bugged out there, and like we had already transformed back, and it showed a scene with us transforming back again. Okay, we have embraced the dark urge. Slayer form. Manifest your savage compulsions and assume your sinuously deadly Slayer form. Your Slayer form has 98 hit points, increases to 153 hit points at level 10. While in Slayer form, you can't talk or cast spells. When your Slayer form drops to 0 hit points, you revert to your normal form. And it is a bonus action. Okay, Shadowheart does want to chat.
Bring us closer.
Notice anything new? This hairstyle is closer to Lady Shah's own image. I did it to honor her. What do you think?
Not for me, but this isn't about me.
honest of you. And you're right, this is about me, and how I can best serve Lady Shah.
Okay, so she changes up her bangs. She doesn't recolor her hair, though. Okay. Well, I guess let's get everyone buffed up. Let's make sure this is the party that we want to have, and then we will head to Moonrise. Okay, we are buffed, and we're actually doing a little detour in Breathwind Town, because there are some buffs that we can get. I don't remember exactly what they do. So we'll see what we end up getting. Okay, let's go down here.
Strange. Can't feel the shadow curse down here. What is this place?
Little, like, mini Sharon temple. Let's
see what this does.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Let's leave. For wisdom, we'll have Shadowheart do it.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Yeah.
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
Okay, what is that? Has earned Shar's approval through a demonstration, has +5 bonus to wisdom until finishing a long rest. What? That is wild. Okay.
How many die today?
Is it just one per?
Statue gate.
Die tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's take a look here.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? A deep eldritch hum echoes in the corners of your mind. Your patron knows a thing or two about turning people.
Yeah, I do.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
So, +5 bonus to charisma. Oh, these are pretty nice. The last one is intellect, right? And no one on the team's like super smart. No one on the team is like casting intellect-based spells, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's...
Pride of the gate.
Blackets will be done.
I guess we can just give it to Lizelle. Let's do this. Just to help her with it.
Just so.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Resistance? Sure.
You feel a small pulse.
Okay. And +5. So that is pretty nice. These two of those buffs were really handy. And then Shadowheart, let's have you pop in this way. There are some things here.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Cleric of Shar, take up the dagger, recite Shar's wisdom, and offer blood from your arm. Okay, did you get anything else from that? No.
Still breathing.
If we take the dagger, we'll have to fight here. So we will leave the dagger where it is.
Might be useful.
And then to Moonrise Towers we go.
Breathe deep and move.
No Harper's out here, Zarel is out here, and that doesn't look like a welcoming scene.
It was you. You destroyed the Night Song. How could you do this to us? To Ketheric? To the Absolute? You've turned your back on our Chosen in the most heinous way. And our retribution will be terrible!
Surrender and I'll let you live.
Surrender, and I'll kill you quickly.
Okay, let's take a look here.
Breath.
Slayer form, long rest. So,
Can't stay idle.
do we have a cleave? We do. Oh, we're gonna have to fight our way through this whole place. I'm kind of curious about Slayer form. So let's go. Multi-attack. Slay. Rake. If the target is bleeding, they're afflicted with contagion. If the target is prone, the attack will be a critical hit. If they're bleeding and prone, the attack will be a critical hit, and the target will become stricken with wild flesh. I assume this is Dismiss Slayer. Let the slaughter begin. Brand nearby creatures with sinister mark. So that their deaths make you harder to kill. Marked targets are dazed, and when they die, you gain +1 bonus to armor class. Okay, armor class is 16. Slash a foe. Vital arteries. Okay. Well,
The fearless.
let's head back to Will. Let's do the thing. And Shadowheart, we'll get you too. Oh no. Well, that wasn't great. We can try again. Could we try again? Oh. No, we can just cast one. We'll do it. Okay, well, you're all done. Shadowheart. Let's get you in here. Let's do this guy. Oh, we got Shovel into the fight. Multi-attack? Yeah, let's do that. We'll break up her... What is it? Her mirror images. Oh, it just took one out. Slay. Okay. Let's go. Let's do some concentration. Take a shot at her. And we'll do a multi-attack off of her. And let's do another one. Okay, wait. Slayer form, Ball's Boon, until long rest. Okay, so we can keep it. Lizelle, come finish some folks off.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Okay. Got a few parasites here. And I think I've been using them on Will. Let's get Cull the Weak. Charm. How many do we have left? We don't have any left. Okay. That is fine. Shadowheart, why don't you do this thing? Yep. And let's increase everyone's hit points a bit. And we will continue on. Lethargic, right? Oath broken. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Will. Oh, we need to make more sorcery points for you, huh? What do we have? We just have a couple guys, that's fine.
2 steps at a time.
Actually, there are quite a few guys down here. They're just not all in combat yet. Rolled a 33. So those are fine.
What should I do?
Okay, Shadowheart, let's have you. What should you do? You should come here and just slaughter everyone. Okay. Do you have a good jump? You do. Not enough resources. Let's go. Ooh, that was gross looking. I don't know exactly what that was. Why is he trying to jump? I'm not sure.
I will ascend.
Okay, Lizelle. Can you get in here? Can you finish this guy off? You can hit this guy. I'd rather you do a melee attack than shoot, so that's fine. I guess you'll take a shot anyway. So you move in.
Time to put your tails to the test, warrior!
Okay, let's go What happened to Lizelle?
Fury, I am death.
Oh, she's just not got as much initiative. Let's have you move in. Shriek doesn't quite get everyone. That's fine. We'll do it anyway. A bloodlust potion kicking in. You can go ahead and actually.
Do I detect loot?
No, I don't want you looting right now. Maybe 2 here and. Yeah, let's split it up. That's fine. Shadowheart, let's have you jump. Move in.
Have to keep going.
And take this guy on. Okay, who's left? There's an eye over here.
Let my name be known.
You into slashing damage. A joy. Okay, well, let's get you over here. Let's do some of these. Sure. Thank you. Okay. Summoned that guy in.
Got to concentrate.
Shadowheart. Let's get close enough to do that. And let's do a multi-shot. Sure. Why not? Go again.
No holding back.
Will. Can't really do much. Why don't you jump in? Can you hit him? Let's go. Okay. Can't really get that one, can you? No.
Swift and lethal.
Lizelle. Let's do the thing. And then, can you get in here?
Will not know failure.
Okay,
No time
well,
to waste.
you're very far away. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything. I don't really care for you to dash. I'll just let these guys pop in. Shadowheart, I don't know if you can see it. Well, you can dash. Get Hunter's Mark up if this guy survives. Can you get here? No, not quite. That's fine. How did you not? Well, I guess you weren't close enough, right?
Taking position.
You seriously? There we go. It's like, how can you not be close enough? Again.
Making my move.
Can you see her? No. Well, we don't need to see her.
Let's end this. Heading there.
Okay. Okay, one more little fight.
Eager for battle.
Why don't you do this thing? Everyone else is fine.
Making my move.
Need to stay focused. Moving.
Miss. Okay. Part of the problem is you're encumbered because we're carrying a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, we found Isabel's body, and so we got her robe, we got her gloves. I kept those in my inventory so that I could show you guys the rest of this stuff. So not to Will. When a foe hits you, okay, if the wielder bears all damage received from spells is reduced by 1, we'll send that to Curse for now. Hand axe. The rest of this stuff we will just send to like Carl.
I will ascend.
Okay.
No time to waste.
Well, that was a pathetic jump. It's gonna revive though, right? Yeah. Very annoying. And Thara, you can start holding stuff. Did we loot the bugbear? I feel like... I just want to double check real quick. Okay, we did not loot the bugbear. He has like some alright stuff on him. We're gonna send that to a little bank, and we'll send the rest of this to Minthara for selling later. Did we loot everything else in here? No, we didn't. We didn't. We just got really excited and moved on. Okay, up the stairs. Okay, and I think we looted you already. You know, Slayer form looks really awesome. It's not really doing much for us. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to my character. And send that to Shadowheart. We'll send the rest of this to Minthara. What are we holding on to? Oh, we're holding on to the Luminous Armor, Force Conduit. Gain Force Conduit and taking slashing or piercing damage. I am interested in that. We'll send this to Curse for now. And Minthara. We can just like hold all the stuff that we're planning to sell back at camp because there's not anyone to sell it to down here. Okay, Will. Shadowheart. One of these guys, you. Okay, we'll do one multi-shot. And I want to conserve some of these, so...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Please don't walk over the ice. Oh, you can't make it? That's fine. Oh, this guy's prone. And then we have an eye coming in from behind.
You bow or you break.
Okay, well,
Fleet of foot.
take care of it, please. You know what? Worth it. Okay. Well, we'll short rest before we fight Ketherick. I'm wondering, are there any things that we want to do? Like, we could cast Hex, right? I'm thinking about, like, can we get Hex applied so that we have it to reapply, and then we'll refresh our Warlock spell slots and we'll have a free Hex going on? Yes, we do have a target over here. And then we'll eat up all of Gale's spell slots. Where'd Gale go? Well, not Gale, Will. All his Warlock spell slots. We'll convert them to sorcery points before we rest.
2 steps at a time.
Okay. So we could probably do the same thing. Deal an addition when you attack the target. I'm not sure what stuff is going to have resistance to necrotic, though, so that might be a problem. Ooh, that was a nice shot. End turn. Why don't you apply your Hex now? Okay. And then...
What's hiding here?
Oh, you know what? We didn't use a Warlock spell slot. We used a regular one. Oops, whatever.
Defender of the
It
people.
is fine. Okay, so for you, let's do that. And then we will go ahead and do our... Actually,
Let's get on with it.
let's use this to get everyone some extra hit points. Where's the imp? Why has the imp not followed us? Let me catch this imp up. Okay. Okay, some extra hit points for folks. Let's have you go invis.
Where am I needed?
Let's go ahead and short rest.
The edge off.
Oh, you weren't wearing your reverberation necklace. What else do we want to do for you? I feel like we could go ahead and convert your spell slots. And then we could drink this guy. That'll restore his 1s, 2s, and 3s. We'll convert his 1s, and then we'll have some 2s and 3s. And we will head upstairs after that.
What path
Okay,
lies
we are
before me?
ready to take on Ketherick for round 1. Let us head up that way.
You. What have you done? Huh. What have you done to me?
Sure, intimidation. I don't want to break Shadowheart's concentration. Oh, does she still have concentration? We'll see.
You've come this far. You've stripped your enemy of his advantage. Why would you show mercy now?
Intimidate him again. We can do that. Oh, wow. Eagle's Splendor? We already have advantage. I guess let's do this, because a 30? Okay.
We're not so different, it seems. We both want what we want. And no opposition, no resistance will prevent us. And yet, you have beaten me. It has taken a century of misfortune. A century of loss. A century of regret. And now, perhaps, it is over.
Interesting. I know I heard that you can talk him out of this and he'll, I don't know, you fight him later or whatever. Let's see if we can do the thing. I've never done this before. I have not had this conversation go this way.
Did you know that? I gave up everything. My family, my life. I cannot stop here. I must finish what I started. One way or another. Do what I say. Prostrate yourself before me, for if you do not, your suffering will be worse. It is better that you bow. Do you hear me? Bow! The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
Okay, obviously we weren't doing the thing that I thought we might be doing. I was just using conversation options I hadn't used before. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oh, you don't have any level 3 slots. We just restored your 2s. Oh, that's very annoying. Okay. We can create a 3. That'll be our action, or that's our bonus action, though. And the concentration didn't, hold, because... Why? Why did you lose your hex? Maybe because of the short rest? The potion? Well, we'll do that. Let's head over here. Shadowheart, let's go. Start with you. We'll dread ambush. And we'll multi-shot. Okay, she cleared a whole side. That's great. Can you stand up next to her? Let's get your sword out. Yeah, why don't you come do something useful? Let's distract these guys on the other side. 218. Okay.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Why don't you haste yourself? Oh, we got rid of our hex concentration. Okay. That's fine.
No time for mercy.
Why did we...
It's getting dark.
Why, how is that a concentration spell? Both of these are concentration spells. That is super weird.
Victory awaits.
Okay, let's see if we can finish this one off. And then, can you get to Ketheric? You can. Can you disarm him? That's what we should have tried. Missed. Okay. Oh, there's still a Necromite up. Okay, well, let's do that, and then let's work on some of these guys. So you're down.
My faith will protect me.
Shadowheart, let's get you to take this one out. Let's do this first. Let's get over here. Let's do a cleave. Guess let's do another cleave, a sweeping attack. Mobile. Oh, arg my hole. Oh no. Oh no, shovel. Let's see. You can do that, and then maybe this. Let's do a couple more. Disadvantage, high defense, and we're frightened.
Focus.
30% is better than nothing. Oh, you're not concentrating anymore? No, you are. He's just immune to psychic damage? No, I just don't know why the psychic damage didn't roll. That is also something that I didn't think about. Let's get your shield up. End turn. Cool. Okay. We could help him up. That'll be our turn, though. Or is it? Oh, dropped his weapon. And why don't we try and fear you?
My lord beckons me. You have no idea what you're meddling with. You're a pawn, a slave to forces you cannot comprehend. I am the chosen, and you are nothing. Follow. See.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Can't afford to let up.
Okay, Shadowheart.
Ready.
Oh, we're still in combat. Whose turn is it? Your turn?
Can't slow down.
Time to strike.
Catheric's Warhammer. Oh, no bonus action. Okay, well, you can actually just, like, run most of all the way there. Okay, well, let's go.
Detect loot.
Okay, all done.
That
Shadowheart.
thing came from below.
Let's
We
see.
need to find out where it took Catherick.
Can summon Shovel.
Defender of the people.
You can summon your guy.
My faith protects
Why don't
me.
we go ahead and bring Scratch into the picture too? Do that.
I can do better.
Okay.
I must. What's inside?
Don't need all of you following me. We are incapacitated now. There we go. Okay, Catheric's
Need to
hammer
find a
is
way
over
forward.
here. And where was that lady? There she is. These necromites have a surprising amount of gold considering how few pockets they have.
Let's have
Is
a
that
look.
locked? Shadowheart, why don't you get... Oh, actually, we had the key. Let's take a look here. So, Exhort Risen and Ghoulish Touch. Subjugate the undead with your command. Lash out with Deadly Claws and possibly paralyze the target. We'll send that to Hurts for now. Catheric's Warhammer. So we're doing 9 to 18. If we bind this, what does that look like? 8 to 17. Yeah, let's switch this guy back on. And Mercolite Scourge. Interesting. It's not the same thing. It is. Let's send this to Karis to hold on to. We'll send the rest of this stuff to Minthara. Can we fast travel from here? I'm curious to talk to Jahira. Let's do that. Like, now that we've fought Ketherick, does Jaheira have other dialogue for us other than pretending that Last Light is still intact?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
Nothing new to report. Interesting. Seems very, like, buggy. Okay, so I guess back to Moonrise Tower. I will do some spell slot conversion stuff, and we'll do a short rest. Okay, we are ready to head down.
And, well, in it.
Yeah, let's go.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
I wager that devil I meant to rescue somewhere near. Your father, too.
Okay,
Our fortunes as a
let's go.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Here goes nothing. The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down there.
Okay, us is here. Can we talk to you?
Friend, you found the helm. We remember you well. You saved us once. Perhaps you can do it again? They are not kind to us here. We are different, they say, aberrant. They wish to repurpose us, destroy what they cannot fix. Please, help us escape harm.
I'll free you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are a good friend. No. More. Rescuer.
No! No touch! It is wrong. Other.
Hey, Chop. You're right. It is other, so let me take it away.
You sing wrong song too. In wrong voice. Sing other song together then. But away from here.
Okay.
We are free. Thank you, friend. But perils remain, near and far. Better to stay together. You and us, we will remain with you. Call us, and we will be at your side.
Okay. Got a little object for summoning him. We can dump those things. Yeah, let's go ahead and summon us. Right there. And then Shadowheart, will you... Shadowheart. You... Just make sure these guys have Longstrider.
On I go then.
Okay, off we go. Actually, if we hit this button, a corpse will drop down. Can't remember if there's anything good in the corpse or if it's just gold.
This lake of blood again. It's even bigger up close. One day I'll catch a break.
Let's go. Okay, well, can you actually make it in? Everyone is in the way.
Finding my way.
Yeah, let's do the thing. Put our fireball staff on. They're not very grouped up right now, though.
I'm ready. On the move.
I think these guys will also resurrect once we hit them. Minions, you just stay back, but get out of the way. Okay, can you get to this guy? You can.
Death won't take me yet.
Let's just go for another hit. Okay. Maybe that. I don't want to wander too far in. Extra packed weapon hit. We need our bow on our bar, right? Hamstring shot, maybe on that guy.
Fury, I am death.
Okay, let's jump. Where can you get to?
Make way.
Nothing. Okay. Oh, there is so much in this room. I forget how full it is. He's just gonna run around, rezzing more people. Okay, this is looking like a better fireball situation, though. Let's do the top-down view. Let's zoom in. Okay, that gets quite a few of them. And what else might we do? 60 feet, right? Why do you have to move so close? Let's So we'll just do some of these. Let's work on these horrors. Okay, Shadowheart, why don't you get this guy? Let's do another.
I won't give in.
Okay. Kind of want to go after that guy. Let's do it. Immune to bleeding. Yes, you are a Death Shepherd. I should have paid attention to that.
Swift and lethal.
Okay, can you cleave these guys? He's still up. Okay. Or he got up again, so I guess let's do this. Oh. I didn't mean to hit that. Did I hit that? I meant to hit you. That's fine. Did we blast him to death with our force conduit stuff? That's amazing.
Still on my feet.
What do we have? We have the Holy Lance Helm, and then we have this Rippling Force Mail. So we get force conduit whenever we take like slashing damage. Let's do one here and one here. Let's do one there and one there.
I found my mark.
Why not?
Can't give up. Not now.
Behold the dance of death.
Yeah, Death Shepherd is down.
Fall by my hand.
Okay, so Deep Impact, extra attack. And this is just our haste. Let's save that for now.
I will ascend.
Okay, well done. We'll run around and loot that stuff later. And we actually will check that out later. Where do we want to go? We want to go here. I guess you can heal yourself. Let's do one of those. Okay.
The console bursts into light. It is incomplete.
Let's begin manipulation. Okay. This is always kind of annoying. So the only place that one can go. I'm trying to get that one here. So to get here, we need to connect to there. Oh, that's not connected. We can go here, here, here. Let's uncheck that one. Okay. Let's see. So speech. I think it's that one. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. Reason.
Welcome.
Okay, just the green one now? Oh, green one has to go there. Okay, so let's disconnect this.
Welcome. Welcome.
Wait. We just disconnected a bunch of stuff. There we go. So that's memory. Memory is connected. So now we go here.
Welcome back, Master. Welcome back, Master.
There we go.
Better be worth the effort.
Never believe this. Never wanted the
I
easy
think there's like a
path.
couple different ways to do it. You just kind of have to like go and see where
mind if
your
I do.
deficit is. Okay. When you deal psychic damage, you also inflict mental fatigue for 2 turns. When an enemy fails a charisma and or wisdom saving throw against one of your spells or cantrips, you regain 1 to 4 hit points. And then Blade of Oppressed Souls, 3 to 18. I guess let's try it out. 9 to 18.
At least things have
And
stayed
then
interesting.
this is the little cinematic from the beginning of the game. Or the relief from that cinematic.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design, order, perfection, unity, every plane as one, every being in their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken, corrupted, gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design, the restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire, the dream of all Illithids.
Okay. Let's go talk to the Githyanki head.
Anything of use?
Or Githrazai, or whatever it is. And we'll get our little mind barrier. let's insert that. Let's talk to this guy.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf? Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
You called yourself Githzerai. Is that some kind of Githyanki?
Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield, the mind.
You're remarkably sane for a pickled brain.
A Githzerai's mind is not so easily cracked. Our discipline was the very reason we were attacked. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You feel the oncoming void tug at the back of your mind and the edge of your soul. Your patron bids you caution before agreeing to this pact. The monk isn't telling you everything.
If you want my help, then tell me the truth.
All right. The Gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
Oh, interesting. So if we purge her mind, we'll get Githzerai Mind Barrier, which grants us advantage on int saving throws, right? Yeah. I don't know what happens if we consume her mind. So, let's do it.
Thank you. Wait. No. No! Please!
Oh. Maybe that was the right choice? I don't know. Is there anything down here?
Good feelings never last, I suppose.
Nothing I see. Notes, willing, waking. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, well, I guess we will loot this room and then we'll head out this door. Okay, just some gold and junk. And let's see, one of these rooms we can freeze Zevlor in. The other has a smaller fight, so I think we'll do the smaller fight first. Yeah, it's in this room.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, let's go.
And meat.
I think these guys are gonna recognize me.
Lashes. Balthazar let one of his walking carcasses lapse from his control. Let's ferry them back. Wait! By the Bone Lord. It's you. I thought I'd never see you again. I wanted to keep you for myself, but they shipped you away.
Keep me? What did you do to me?
You talk! And you are aware.
invisible. Oh, but what an arresting voice you have. You're not supposed to be here, Special One. That's not right. But I don't want to damage you. You were my very first, after all. I learned everything about the parasites from you. I remember finding you close to death. Beaten black and blue on the floor of this sanctum. It must have been a few hours after the tadpole was placed in your skull. How you got here was a total mystery. But I stitched you up just enough to keep you alive, then placed you within your crib. I kept you as mine until you were needed by our superiors. We had such a close bond. I opened you up endlessly with my scalpels and got lost in your insides.
You'll die for what you did to me.
I was not behind it. I do not know. But whoever did it, I'm so glad they left you here for me. Bone Lord, you're the perfect man. All that is unnecessary stripped away. Primal, innocent, pure. Truthfully, I'm not surprised to see you found your way back here all by yourself. I always knew you were clever. It has never been the same with another. All the other victims who come here just meekly obey. You thrashed. You fought. You were indomitable. But as special as you are, you shouldn't be swanning around here, acting as if free will is yours again. We're going to kill you, sweet one. But I promise I will stay with you afterwards. Lashes, bring this one back to my table. And prepare my knives for a long night of experiments.
Finding my way.
I don't think so. Okay, let's get away.
Can't afford to let up.
Shadowheart, go ahead. Oh, let's turn this back on, actually. Okay, and this one.
Have to keep going.
Survival is all that matters. Think you can take me on?
Oh, miss. Guess just another hit.
Victory awaits.
Okay, Lizelle, let's get in. And I don't think we have cleave anymore, right? We could do a sweeping attack. We could just disarm her. Maybe.
Not even the world wants your carcass once I'm done.
Okay. She thought she was gonna do something. Let's just do that.
But the hack doctor who half pieced you together after whatever caused your head to get in this mess. Someone else must have attacked you in the midst of whatever you were doing down here. This necromancer was a grunt in the scheme of the horrors enacted against you. That attacker is the source.
Try to remember the attack.
In the heart of all these membranes, there was a dagger awaiting you all along. But from who
Okay, I don't think anything too exciting from these guys. Closed mind, another chest. And then they just have like random garbage in their rooms, so we'll grab all that. Okay, we're ready to fight some illithids. Let's see, aid. Let's do a prayer of healing, just to get everyone up and get some hit points on folks. Shadowheart has plenty of spell slots. People down here are also resistant or immune to necrotic damage, so we're going to swap your gloves around. Let's grab these, and let's grab these. Let's just stick those on for now. These, when you deal psychic damage, which she does when she's concentrating, you also inflict mental fatigue for 2 turns. Will is also inflicting mental fatigue with something, right? Dazed. Mental fatigue. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue. If they get, I think, like 5 turns, 5 or more turns of this condition remaining, the entity takes 1 to 4 psychic damage.
No time to rest.
So there'll be like a little bit of synergy between those two. We are all out of short rest, but there is like a little long rest machine down here. So after we do this next fight, we should be able to restore everything.
Let's see.
Mind flayers and civilians.
Okay.
Side by side.
Lazal closed the door.
This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Let's get people spread around this room a bit. Shadowheart, you can be here. Will, we'll give you the center.
Everything is clear.
And you go ahead and free the prisoners.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Let's release them. Okay, Will. Let's start on this guy. And let's go again.
Let's end this.
Shadowheart. Let's see if you can finish him. We didn't hit him. We hit like the ground. Okay. Oh, that was great. Oh, our Dread Ambusher didn't even like go off. That was strange. That's very strange. That's fine. Happy to get another chance.
Where do I go from here? I'll strike you down.
Can you get to this one? You can. I guess just a regular hit. Oh. Hey, little mind flayer. Little intellect devourer, buddy. Okay, Scratch, why don't you take a bite?
Eliminate.
Oh, nice. Let's finish this one. Oh, come on.
Enough. My mind is
It's a bit excessive for an intellect devourer, Sevlor. Okay, well, let's see.
Fast.
Great shot, Shadowheart.
never a dull moment. Another day, another fight.
This one.
Swift as my
It's
feet
fine,
can
we'll head
carry.
down that way. Don't know why he keeps trying to move, but I'm fine with it.
Taking position.
Can't quite get there. Okay.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
Some. They found refuge, but no, they didn't actually. Last light. I can't tell you. I don't know. I think they all died.
I see. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
Sounds like you're being enthralled. It's not your fault.
It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
Fine. Good luck, Sevlor.
And you, my friend. And pathetic, inadequate as it is. Thank you.
Okay. We are so close to leveling. 349. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's anything else we could do to get there.
Pave my
Actually,
corpses. Build my castle.
Actually,
That pot.
But empty
I
a
wonder how
temple
much XP this will get us. I don't know if it'll be enough.
Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Mazora, you're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing!
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So,
Get to it already.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
We're not very strong, so I don't think that's going to work. Let's examine the device on the left.
The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
Okay, and on the
The
right.
symbol means nothing to you.
Well, the opposite of annihilate, I would imagine, would be to not annihilate. Let's connect to the one on the right.
You did all right, Will. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
You're free, Missoura. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Here we go.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Well, since Will is here, we have this persuasion option to get some extra loot out of her. We might as well.
Another one? Well, after jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt. All that power. And to think you want to throw it away. Now, you've got business in the towers to take care of. Don't you fret. I'll find you soon enough. You're going to need me. Count on it. Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met. It's a real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Yeah, so that didn't give us any XP.
Zariel's asset was none other than Missoura herself. Of course. Tricks on top of tricks on top of tricks. But I've only got 6 months before I'm made a free man. Thanks be to the Triad. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you.
Okay. It's not too late to change your mind. There'd be no blade without your warlock talents.
The Blade of Frontiers is fueled by more than Avernus's flames. I have my father's training, I have cunning, I have my wits, and they'll have to do. The coast needs the blade, and I have no intention of turning my back on it.
Okay, we did get a sword, though. Infernal. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. Instead of its dexterity modifier, the affected entity adds its spellcasting ability modifier to attack rolls. That might be something that we swap Will into at some point, but not right now. It can also summon a Cambion.
Something's on my mind. I don't know how to thank you. I thought I was done for. This is a bleeding shit show. Half my squad's dead, the other half sporting tentacles. We came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. But we didn't stand a chance.
I'll take it from here.
You've got more courage than sense if you're planning to go deeper. But someone needs to. The cultists took Ravengard when they locked us up. He was still human last I saw him. Still trying to put up a fight.
Okay, well. Let's head on down.
Descend. Prepare. Evacuate.
A whole fleet of
More brains in jars.
How many true souls have passed through this place?
And then just like tons of nautiloids, right? There's one, there's one. So at least 3 of them that we see. Okay, restoration.
Can't give up now.
Actually, well, let's convert. Let's see if that holds.
What to do?
Probably not.
Sharp as ever.
Yeah, so he's down to 5. Everything else is still true. We still have like the Dark Lady's awareness and grace and all that fun stuff.
2 steps at a time. Looking ahead.
Just some bones. Okay, well, let me get Will's sorcery points sorted, and then we'll head down. And here we go.
Is anyone else's tadpoles squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Best be on my way. Seems simple enough.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Let's go.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Bhaal!
Elder Brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence, enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Orderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Shit, no! Father!
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Okay. Well, here we go.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I just want to be free of my parasite, dude.
Impossible. You are bound to it, and in death it will bind you to me. That is the power my Lord Merkel has granted me. Command over the immeasurable legions of the dead. But he did not only give me power, he gave me the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. Oh no. I think Shadowheart's concentrating on her armor, right? So we'll just leave that and still be fine.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is
Okay, this fight will be more difficult because we're on Tactician, but it'll also be a little simpler. We don't have to worry about freeing the Night Song, and we talked Ketherick into going straight into like his phase 2 avatar form. So we just have to kill him the once. Well, once more.
Shit.
Okay. Oh, we still have like so much junk here. So, Merkel, you have 400 HP. You are necrotic resistant, cold resistant, poison immune, legendary resistance. You have a +10 bonus to your next saving throw against an incapacitating condition. You can use this 3 times. Will bone chill all nearby creatures. So if we're near him, we can't heal. Let's get started.
Nothing will stand.
Can you actually? No, this didn't reset. Okay.
The blade will not bend.
Well, let's start taking these out. Oh. That didn't quite work. What else can we do? Let's head this way. I guess we'll head that way. There's a Mind Flayer over here. I think we'll have Shadowheart work on that. Can you Misty Step up here? Yeah, let's get you some height. Wait, what does this do? Weave the lost magic of the Children of the Deep Dweller into your shot and possibly blind your target. And it hits for a little harder. Let's try it. And miss. Okay. Is our multi-shot gonna hit these guys down there? Don't know, because we missed.
What now?
And you're close enough to hit, Merkel. Let's do it.
Worship me, the prophet of the end.
Okay. Are you concentrating on anything? No, you're not. Let's do it. Lizelle, can you get up there? We can Misty Step. Why not? Why don't you see if you can disarm him? Let's spread out around Merkel. Let's go ahead and go for a disarming. We saved. We missed. Okay. Why don't you dash over to meet your buddies? Okay. Got a couple more tries at this. Critical miss. Okay, and then you're in like the bone chill aura, right? You are. Guess let's head this way. Let's not walk off.
Victor's path.
Okay. What do we want from you? We want to Misty Step up here. Let's do this. Let's hit you and Merkel. We leveled up, finally. Let's hit Merkel some more. Can we? No, we Misty Stepped, so we're done.
What should I do?
What should you do? You should multi-shot down here. And you should do it again. Anything else? I guess we could do a weapon. Over there.
Another fight. Let's go.
It's probably, he's just a bunch of bones, so that's definitely not going to work. Let's do that. What's your AC at? Your AC's at 29 right now. Oh, because of the mirror images, and that's why he is going after Lizelle so hard. Okay. I guess let's take care of these. Can you not see that one? I feel like you could before. You guys need to come help. What's going on? Why are they not doing what I'm asking them to do? Well, I think the game is like frozen, right? We're still stuck on what's his face?
So much for
there we go. Can you attack? No.
No choice but to keep going.
If we go to you, can you attack?
Nothing important is
That's
ever
strange.
easy.
Okay, so Will, you're on an end turn. Shadowheart. Let's pop over here and take this Necromite out, hopefully.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay. One more level 1 spell slot. Let's do survival instincts on Lizelle.
Victory awaits.
Soulbreaker. Missed. Okay, Lizelle, let's get you out of here for a moment.
One life to my life. Sustain.
Lost a mirror image. Can you get down there and hit that? Okay. Why don't you hit that and Merkel? Let's do a couple more. Now we see about this. Okay, Shadowheart, finish that.
Onward.
Time to push my luck again.
Okay. Let's go. He's more than half dead. Okay, are you working? No.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Lizelle, let's do a little heal. And then why don't you see about taking some of these necromites out while you're out here? Okay. Let's have you fly. And that's it for you. Okay, let's just like go all in on Merkel or Ketherick. Yeah, do it. Oh, that's not great. Fazal, can you head this way? And this way. Let's have you drink a big potion. Shadowheart, can you reach Lizelle? You can.
Take two.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, let's go.
I am fury. I am death.
I think we're fine. Can you... Not too much. Let's see. 45? Okay. You can head this way. Let's focus on him. There we go.
Concentrate.
Shadowheart.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, finish him. That went much better than the last time I played it on Tactician.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
There we go.
Merkel is dead. Permanently, this time.
Ketheric's netherstone.
Level up.
It's in his armor. Take it.
Paladin level 5. Level 1 spell slot. Level 2 spell slot. Nice. We're also going to get our extra attack and oath spells, except we need to go talk to the Oathbreaker Knight. So I guess that's fine for now. Branding Smite. Why not? Okay, Shadowheart. Let's go with Cleric. So, a level 4 spell slot. When you successfully turn an undead creature, it also takes 4 to 24 radiant damage. That's pretty nice. Spirit Guardians. I've been hoping and waiting for that. Let's also grab Remove Curse in case we need it. Okay, we're gonna go Sorcerer. So level 6 Sorcerer, Heart of the Storm. When you cast a spell level 1 or higher that deals lightning or thunder damage, you cause a small local storm. All enemies within 20 feet take 3 lightning or thunder damage. You're resistant to lightning and thunder damage, and we also get all these spells and get to pick a spell. Let's grab counter spell. Lizelle, you get a couple more maneuvers. Let's see. We can knock someone prone and push someone back. And let's
believe this.
take Kethric's Netherstone.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. Now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it, our enemies are formidable.
Do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know. Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it's most likely she follows Baal, the god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the Dead Three.
Yeah, Withers could have told us that. Okay. How is it you're able to leave the prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
And then a chosen of the Dead Three?
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance to strike comes, you must take it. For there may only be one chance.
Okay, you gain 1 bonus spell save DC and spell attack roll. And what do we have here? Reaper's Rigidity. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action. Have disadvantage on dex saving throws, and then you have Howl of the Dead. Let out a bone-chilling howl that numbs all nearby creatures. What does numbing them do? Reduce their movement. Movement speed is halved. And the caster has advantage. Okay. Well, we'll grab these. We get a stone. There are a few other things to loot around here. We have an easy portal to get out. I think that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, we hit the road towards Baldur's Gate. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.